Disadvantage of auto transformer is there's no electrical isolation between the two sides. So primary and secondary are connected back to back, though there is no isolation, which is a drawback. In case open circuit occurs, full voltage appears across the load. So in case of open circuit, the load will be having the maximum voltage, which might damage your load at some point. The short circuit current is larger than that in a two winding transformer. In case a short circuit occurs, it is going to have a serious effect on the load because it is two times higher than that in a normal transformer. Normal transformer, primary and secondary are not connected electrically, but here since they are connected in series, any short circuit, the effect will be two times severe compared to a normal transformer. So please be clear on that. Applications, boost buckling of supply voltage. Buck and boosting means increasing or decreasing of your supply voltage, starting of AC machines, and continuously varying AC supply in variacs. So these are the applications of auto transformer. So any doubt you have in auto transformer? Main thing, yes.
Sir, can you repeat the conductive current and inductive currents?
No, no. It's just a notation I said. So whichever common winding you have, that current is denoted as inductive current, which is inductively coupled from input to output. That current which is flowing to the winding which is alone is going to be called as conductive current. That's the notation. Just two different names they have given.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And auto transformer, what you should write in exam means you should draw the diagram of auto transformer and you should write the new voltage turns ratio and step up, step down transformer diagrams you have to draw. And in case if they ask, you can comment about what is your savings in copper. So I have taken all topics in auto transformer. So you have to segregate and write what is asked or what is required in the exam. Don't keep writing everything, whatever you know. So see the question properly, see the marks allotted properly, and accordingly you have to shrink or expand your answers. Same question 13 marks or 16 marks means you have to write elaborately. Same question is asked for 6 marks or 7 marks means you have to shrink and write what is required for 6 marks or 7 marks. Okay, just because you have read everything, you should not write everything in the answer sheet. So please note that. So we have completed transformers fully. Yes,
Sir,
you can. The floor is open for doubts. Yes.
sir, in application of auto transformer, sir, you said that like when there's a short circuit means double the voltage would be like there for the.
Yes. Yes.
Why is sir? Why is it like this?
See, whenever the primary and secondary are isolated, open circuit or short circuit is not a problem because in one end is open, the other end will not be affected. When both are connected in
Yes.
series, when any one is going to be open, it is naturally going to affect the other thing also. So both are inductors, right? You know, when inductor is short circuited, the resistance value is also very less. So this will set up a very heavy current flowing through both the windings. The actual current, if it is I, because of short circuit, 2I will be flowing because both the inductors are shorted. So effectively, very heavy current will be flowing, which will damage your load. Okay. And when open circuit happens, what happens is full voltage will be available across a particular winding. So when the voltage is high in a transformer, the current will be less. So the load always requires a constant current for its operation, but it has only a very less current coming out of secondary. So the load may not be working fully. The
Okay.
same example, just like how for smart TVs in your house you have stabilizers, right? Because
Yes, sir.
your TV requires a constant voltage as input to it. Even if the voltage is going to fluctuate, the stabilizer will ensure that the voltage which is going as input to your TV is always 230 volt. So even though your supply is only 200 volt, it will boost to 230 and give it to your TV. The same way here also, because of open circuit, the current flowing through the load will be very less, which may not help your load to work to its fullest potential. So OC and SC are not a problem in normal transformers, but it is going to be a serious issue in auto transformer because the primary and secondary are dielectrically coupled here. That is the reason.
Sir, if one of the inductors is short circuited means that the potential will decrease, no, sir.
Yes.
I couldn't understand it properly, sir. If one of the inductors is short circuited, means only one inductor will be working, no, sir. So potential will be only due to that inductor, no, sir. So it will decrease also.
Yes, potential will decrease. I am talking about the potential when you have an open circuit case. In open circuit, potential will increase, right?
Yes, sir.
In short circuit, as you said, when one inductor is shorted, means the entire current will flow through your load. The load will get damaged, and the voltage will reduce. That is the short circuit case. In open circuit case, the entire voltage will be available across the winding. So effectively, less current will be flowing to your load. Both are two extreme cases.
Okay, sir.
In one case, the load is damaged. In another case, the load is not even working. I mean, the fan is either the coil inside the fan is burnt, or the fan is running very, very slowly. So these are the two cases of open circuit and short circuit.
Okay, sir.
And advantages and applications are given here. Advantages means only one advantage we have. It has a single winding for primary and secondary. So space is less, cost is less, and other aspects are it is going to be a compact device. But drawbacks means because you're having a single winding, the electrical isolation is not there, and magnetic flux is not coupled naturally. The coils are connected back to back. So open circuit and short circuit are going to cause problems in your device very frequently. If you don't address these two issues of open circuit and short circuit, then this transformer is not going to ensure its purpose. The purpose of using this auto transformer is going to be lost. Okay, so that's with that we complete transformers in unit 3. See, transformers and DC machines are commonly used devices in real time. So this unit is fully about the application, the inner details and functioning of transformers and DC machines. So with this we have finished transformers. So transformers very, very important. Please understand everything. Everything you have to understand the logic of working and functioning. You should not by heart anything. Everywhere your mathematical equations will come into help if you're stuck up somewhere. So any equation, if you use it, definitely you can recollect all those things and you can do it. In exams, you can write these answers very, very easily. So now we'll go into DC machines. Yeah.
So this is a little bit like silly doubt, sir. In transformer, we use inductors because of magnetic flux, no, sir. But here magnetic flux, like we don't use it that much, no, sir. Most of it
Yes.
comes from current only, no, sir. Then
Yes.
why? Like, we can also use capacitor, no, sir, for voltage to create voltage.
See, there is nothing like there is nothing stronger than magnetic flux. Than when you compare electric flux and magnetic flux, the magnetic flux is even more stronger than the electric flux, and it couples very easily. See, magnetic flux, you need a medium core, you need a highly permeable core for doing that. But for if you are going to have a capacitor, you need to have a highly permittivity medium. That medium is not available, and that is not going to effectively couple the electric lines of flux. The magnetic lines of flux are easy to couple compared to electric lines of flux. So that's why everywhere, wherever you need to couple the magnetic flux, naturally inductor will come to mind and no capacitor will come to mind. But as you said, inductor and capacitor are duals. Definitely, even if you put the capacitor, it should do the job, but it will not do the job as effectively as an inductor.
So, but in auto transformers, we don't use the magnetic flux as much as we use normal transformers,
See,
no, sir.
definitely this winding is around the core only. See, it is just like in the entire core, I am winding it with a single winding called primary. And the primary winding has a portion of it as secondary. So effectively, the coupling magnetic flux linkage will be there. It will not be completely zero, but the output we take it from the lower half of the winding. So there the flux linkage will be minimum only. So out of total flux, we are taking only a portion of the flux output, right? So here you will have both because of electric current as well as the flux. Both will be there.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay,
Both
sir.
will be there. See, current is just a medium to create flux, and majority of the voltage linking everything is taken care only by the flux. But what is the drawback we are saying here is they are not isolated. They are present along each other in the same core, primary and secondary.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
So we slowly move into